Hi friends, myself Vaibhav Datar and I welcome you all to the 108 times Hanuman Chalisa recitation challenge. It helps you deepen your connection with Lord Hanuman, strengthen your devotion and transform your mind, your spiritual life and your emotional life. So it's a program which will help you chant the Chalisa 108 times and it will help you really deepen your connection with with spirituality, especially with Lord Hanuman. There has been no one like Hanuman, and we know him as the as as a Ramdut, right? As a messenger of Ram, and he was elevated to that position. He was a monkey god, but he was elevated to the position by serving Sri Ram himself. So, as the story goes, uh, Tulsidas ji wrote Hanuman Chalisa and he chanted Hanuman Chalisa to get out of a prison which the king had put him in. And you can read about this story in the course itself or outside as well. Uh, but the 40 chaupais, right, are so beautifully written that we really feel so well connected to Lord Hanuman. This is a prayer not to ask something from God, but to praise God in fact. So Lord Hanuman has forgotten who he is, and the Chalisa reminds Hanuman who he is, like how powerful he is, how strong he is, uh, how he has went over this overseas just by taking one jump, and how disciplined he was, how he was a messenger of Sri Ram. So this Chalisa actually is talking in praise of Lord Rama, Sri Rama, sorry, Lord Hanuman, and it is reminding him. So don't say this prayer with the thought process of asking Hanuman, but with the thought process of letting him know who he is. Because the moment he knows, and every god likes to be praised, all the chants are, in a way, all the songs, prayers that we have are anyway praises to the Lord. And if he is pleased by your devotion, your surrender, and your chalisa, then he will get happy with you and he will serve you. He'll give you the best of the best. Now, this has happened in my life as well, that I've received a lot of good things, good vibrations, good people around me since the point I've started chanting the Chalisa. So, the challenge itself is my way of serving Hanuman, right? It is a service to Hanuman by letting people know, asking people to actually chant this 108 times. Because if I'm getting all these benefits, then I also want to share all these benefits with everyone else. And not everyone will join. I know that as well. People are at different levels, people are at different times of experiences. So yeah, everyone is not the same. But I would like to be that utility, you may call it, that that toy the God has, which I want God to use me the way He wants to use me. And if it is about serving and letting a lot of people know about the Jalisa, then let that be. And I'm very happy to serve that uh, cause as such. So, if you're feeling low in energy, right, and because a lot of our challenges, problems are because we feel absolutely low on energy, and the energy that you have in the morning is not the same energy that you have in the night, and because we are draining our energy through various work that we do, and if you're able to connect with someone, some higher power, right? Like our battery, a mobile battery gets discharged over a period of time, and then we connect to the higher source of energy and it gets charged again. In a similar way, if we are able to connect to a higher source of energy at regular intervals, we would get that energy back. We would get that energy back. And once we are high on energy, then we feel as if the entire world is ours. And the Chalisa actually is one of those highest source. So initially you may not understand the meaning of it. You will have to learn the meaning of it. And I've shared it in the course as well. So you'll understand the meaning of it, right? There are some prerequisites to start the course as well. So we have to not only invoke Hanumanji, but we have to also invoke Sri Rama into the entire Chalisa. So we need to invoke Sri Rama first, so that when Ram comes in, we know if Ram has come in, then Hanuman will, right? So there is a particular japam that we will be doing at the start, which will invoke or invite Sri Rama into the room. We will also be doing a little prayer to Lord Hanuman, a little puja, a little kind of rituals for Hanumanji, and then we will start the Chalisa chants, right? What I've also done is, in this Chalisa chants are not the way people generally do. I mean, I've heard of people saying Shri Guru Charana Shri Guru Charana Sarojara Nijmani Mukara Sudari. So they do it very fast. Okay, Jai Hanuman Gyan Sagar, Jai Kapis Loku Jagar, and they go very fast. And I'm very uncomfortable going so fast. That's why I heard there. But then people have a tendency to go very fast, and it's okay to go fast. But the point that we're missing here is, what if I praised you and I praised you very fast in the sense of, oh, you're great, you're great, you're great. You may not understand what I'm saying here, right? So there is so would you actually believe and look at me and think high of me, or you feel, oh, he's just singing it because he was told to chant it, right? So the Hanuman Chalisa has to be, or rather, this is my finding, that the Chalisa has to be in a particular tone, in a particular voice. It has to feel like a praise for the Lord. And we have to also include breathing techniques along with this. So I have included that, breathing techniques along with the Chalisa. I'm going to give you all the audio recordings. I'm also going to give you audio recordings with practice sessions. So if you say, Jai Hanuman Gyan Gunu Sagar, Jai Kapisa Tihu Loko Ujagar. Now you may not remember these two lines, and if I'm saying it, so what I will do is I'll also give you practice times. So I will say Jai Hanuman Gyan Gunu Sagar, and then I'll give time to recite it after me. And then I'll go to the next line, which is Jai Kapisa Tihu Loko Ujagar, and then I'll give the time for you to come back, say that, and then I'll sing the next line. So that's how it will be. So even if you don't know the Chalisa by heart, you'll practice it along with me. Okay, we'll take around 21 days to finish 108 Chalisas, repetitions of the Chalisa, and it will be very easy process. It will be easy at the start, and then I'll introduce some other methods by which you can chant the Chalisa in shorter times, but as effective as the longer ones. Yeah. So that is something that I'll introduce to you later. With that in mind, let's look at some of those FAQs or frequently asked questions that people have around this program, and I'll answer all of them. So the first is, what is the 108x Hanuman Chalisa recitation challenge? So I just explained that to you. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for you to complete 108 times or recitations of Hanuman Chalisa in the next 21 days. And it helps, it has immense benefits when it comes to work-life balance, spirituality, mental emotions, a lot of these things. Who can join the challenge? Anyone can join the challenge. So long as you know, you can follow my audio recordings and you are able to read English or Hindi, whatever you're comfortable with, or any local language in which the Chalisa has been converted. So I will give you specifically the Awadh language script, and I also give you English and Hindi scripts, right? Others you can manage if it's your local language. But the idea is to try the Awadhi script, because that's the original script that we have, right? So you should be able to read that. Third, like very important thing is you should be committed to the entire cause, right? You should know why you're doing it. So there has to be a target. of why you are doing this challenge. Is it to so whatever that thing is in your mind, you should be saying, okay, what, come what may, I'll look at finishing this challenge in 21 days. If not 21 days, then at least in 2 months, right? Why in 21 days is because I would be there along with you for this 21 days. So when it's along with a group, it generally happens for most of us. But if you want to go independent, solo on your own, I'm okay with that. What are the benefits of reciting the challenge? Oh, there are plenty of them. If you are facing problems of stress at work or studies, if you have a fear of failure, if you have health issues or low energy, if there are some family conflicts or relationship issues, if you are going through financial struggles, if you have fear of evil spirits or negative energies, if you have lack of confidence in public speaking, if you are grieving a loss, if you have some addictions or benefits, if you are feeling disconnected from spirituality, and there are so many others. These are all the problems that you're facing right now. And once you read this 108 times, most of these problems will go away. Right? Most of these problems will go away for you. It has happened for me, and I'm sure it will happen for you as well. Does that mean it will never happen again for me? No. But I would have better skills, better energy to manage these problems if they come in the future for me. How do I prepare for the challenge? Very easy. Set the intention. Choose a comfortable, quiet space for yourself. Get a printout of the PDFs that we provide. Get a download of the audio recordings that we'll provide. Invoke Lord Rama into the room. Invoke Hanumana into the room. If possible, have a photograph of Ram and Hanuman together or separately, but make sure that they are there. Do a little ritual of putting flowers or gandha or lighting a lamp, kind of a thing, and approach the chanting with absolute sincerity and focus. Right, like don't look at your mobile every now and then. Don't answer calls. Just be there in presence with your Hanuman. What if you miss a day or you fall behind? No problem. You carry it from there. You take that 1 day leave for whatever reasons, and you come on the next day and look at the recording that was done previously. So you can do that. That's easy. How do I stay motivated through the challenge? Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to complete 108 days of 108 recitations of this. It's very easy. It's not a difficult task at all. Staying motivated, I think initially it will be a little difficult, but if you're in the group, it's easier. But after some time, Hanuman will carry you through. So, looking at your devotion, looking at your surrender, I'm sure Hanumanji will come down and will carry you through the entire thing. So initially, so the idea is I would like to keep the sessions 30-minute max sessions. So later on, Hanumanji himself will come over and ask you to do it 30-minute sessions. Yeah, so that's how I see it. I already told you, what if I don't know the Hanuman Chalisi by heart? No problem. We will be giving you the script, the audio recordings, everything for your disposal. So use it to the maximum. If you have any questions, we are always there at the back end to help you with. We also will have a WhatsApp group which will actively support everyone in their journey. Right? One request for the WhatsApp group is don't, or rather avoid any negative comments, because you're likely to be thrown out of the WhatsApp group if you provide negativity or provide negative comments. I will not accept that in the group. If you have something negative to say, just let me know in private. If you have something good to say, please go ahead and speak it in the public. That's how closed, or that's how I would like to control the WhatsApp group, so that people want to come to this WhatsApp group and listen and read and be connected to Hanuman. How do I track my progress? Very easy. Maybe you want to do some tally marks. Maybe you want to write in your journal. If you are with us through the program for the 21 days, if you're following along with me during my sessions, then anyway we will cover those 108 times. So you will not worry about it. But in case you are doing it on your own, keep a copy, keep something on your app, some app. Right? What should I do after completing the challenge? Keep doing. keep doing the challenge, keep reading, keep chanting the Chalisa even after we complete, and it will happen. So, if what we're doing is if you have chanted and if you're seeing the results, then it's more likely that you will continue rather than not continue. What if I face challenge or obstacles during the challenge? Very unlikely, but in case you face, you will get the energy to work it over. If you don't have the energy right now, just lie down, like lie low, right, kind of, and whenever the time you feel is right, start it again. I will always be there here to support you in your journey. Can I recite the Hanuman Chalisa with others? Absolutely yes. And we are going to do a group call. We are going to be on WhatsApp group. We can decide upon internally as well if you want to decide some groups of your own and chant the Chalisa. It's more than welcome, right? I'll be more than happy to support you on this. And group chanting always works. Group chanting has huge energy. What if I don't feel any benefits? Don't worry. Benefits will come. Sometimes they take time. Don't expect them too much or don't expect them immediately. Just have faith in God. Just surrender yourself and just be disciplined and you will start seeing the benefits. The other thing is we'll have to start attributing these benefits or the advantages to the Chalisa. Yeah. You could also come up saying, I did it, which is fine with me also. But many times it is also I and him did it. Yeah. So you just need to make sure that you understand the difference. Why should I join this challenge? Even after listening to all of these, if you still have some doubts, please write them to me. I will be more than happy to solve them. There is no reason that you should not join this challenge unless you are very skeptic, you are an atheist, or you don't believe into Hanumanji. I believe then it's better you don't join because you'll be unnecessarily wasting your time and our time as well. So I really welcome you all. We are starting soon. It will be 21 days straight. The course will be there. You will have access to everything and anything that you want for your entire lifetime. Please do share with your friends and family who also want to chant along with us. Even if you cannot join the live sessions with us, the recordings will be available. So you can do it at your own pace, own time, own place. So need not worry about it. And I really want to see like thousands of people flocking in and doing this challenge along with me. It's going to be a wonderful experience for all of us. Yeah. So thank you so much. It was lovely talking to all of you, and I really look forward to seeing you on the other side. Thank you so much.